models. Coast Guard, or rather the Air Force flies the G model. HA-772, excuse me, Marine Reserve Heavy Helicopter Squadron based out of Willow Grove. Of gravity. Gear are currently down. Looks like he's sucking the gear now. We'll get a nice high-speed pass after this. Again, he's going to hold to a hard deck of about 200 feet off the ground. Part of that's because of the incredible noise and downward wind vortices generated by this thing.
At this time, the jumpers are on their downwind leg. He'll turn on his base leg at 500 feet. Watch his arms as he maneuvers this canopy right onto this target. Our first jumper, he has over 4,000, please give a round of applause. Our second jumper, he has over 1,000 free fall parachute jumps. He's a military police officer in the United States Army, Staff Sergeant.
About 200 miles per hour. So ladies and gentlemen, look to your right, you'll see an AH-1 Whiskey Model Cobra. Needed. They're fully ready. But we do appreciate them allowing us to use their field. Speaking of appreciation, we need to thank constantly the Civil Air Patrol. Without these young men and women, this event couldn't happen at all. We greatly appreciate their help. Please take the time to thank them. It just simply couldn't happen without these young men and women and the older folks who serve as their commanders. Thank you so much. 47 coming over for a high-speed pass. Funny looking ladder-like antenna on the left-hand side is, I think, the high-frequency antenna. Our U.S. Air Force, November model Huey, flown by Captain Henry Lake, Captain Bill Murphy, Lieutenant Mitchell Clapp, and Rob the transport aircraft. Can generally carry about 600 pounds, not too much more than that. The Coast Guard notes that nationally, 8 out of 10 boaters who drown in U.S. waters are not wearing life jackets. Countless boaters' lives could be saved if boaters would wear these life jackets. When things go bad in the water, things happen fast, and the Coast Guard is there to answer the call for help. Many search and rescue cases begin with a search. The searches can take anywhere from minutes to hours, even days. Also, letting a friend or a family member know about your boating activities.
Kind of like Boy Scouts.
Which allows us to get to take tremendous shock. This aircraft is flown by the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Of course, the active Army also flies it. The Marines fly them. Coast Guard, Navy, everyone seems to fly some version of Black Hawk, made by Sikorsky. Same people who brought you the CH-53, CH-54 Sky Crane, and so many other great aircraft. Unmistakable. Living here about 10 years. This particular aircraft is the one we all came to know and love from the MASH TV series. It's probably the most commonly used civilian aircraft in the world today. The frame is made of steel welded in a lattice pattern. Rotation. When you hear that engine chopped, Terry's going to disconnect the engine from the drivetrain. He's going to allow the main rotor system to turn. There he is, there he comes. You'll notice a flare soon. Flare, flare, flare. And as the aircraft bellies down, he uses that last little bit of